as round 3 losers of our Eternal Hero Singleton tournament. So BeardBroken versus FishSpider is going to happen right now as soon as they're ready and challenging. And it's going to be Nyctotraxion, so 5 colors from BeardBroken, really relying on specifically a lot of merchants and Spire Shadows to get a ton of value early. And then the other one is going to be the deck that we just saw, which was FishSpider playing Monotime Nash, where they're going to be trying to ramp quickly into things like, well, specifically Nash Desert Prince, and their number 1 pairing for it, Grodov's Burden, to give all their single faction units Exalted, and by that way produce a bunch of 1/1 Exalted killer units every single turn. And we are going to hop on in. We're going to watch BeardBroken for the start of this. Monocolor versus all color. And a very awkward hand here from BeardBroken, so that's going to be an easy throwback. Let both of our players know that they're good to go. If they want to go. There we go. Alright. Our players are up, ready to go. BeardBroken Mulligans keeps this hand. And this one looks great. Got Amber Acolyte, Seek Power, and Wrath of Caiaphas all to find them the colors they need. Archive Curator is a lot less impressive when it has them in Spire Shadows than into a 1-cost 4/4 that silences, but sometimes silence is all you need. Display of Ambition's a pretty great card. Yeah, and BeardBroken appears through Korea and keeps it on top. Probably just figuring out how to cast it, but with Seek Power and Amber Acolyte, that seems easy enough. Now another power card. I would think they bottomed that one. Yeah, with all the search, BeardBroken actually has enough power already. What they need to do is they need to find some gas at this point.
I die to serve.
They need to find a merchant so they can get that Spire Shadows, and then hopefully start drawing into some incredibly undercosted powerful cards. I mean, all BeardBroken can really do is Amber Acolyte. It is possible to slay, and that might have been what they were thinking about. But it doesn't feel great to have to slay a 0/4 just to stop 2 card draws. Yeah, and bang bang boom, all the fixing's done. BeardBroken put in a lot of slots for fixing to make sure that they didn't have problems with their power base, and they really haven't because they've paid the tax, right? There's a lot of chance in this deck. There's a lot of Seek Power and Amber Acolyte and things like that that make it viable. The Shatterglass Mage is really nice, actually. We were talking about needing a way to stop relics, and that is definitely a way to do it. Being able to silence the Dawnwalker also really nice here, since we know that FishSpider is just going to want to get a killer.
Grodov's Earth will not yield to you.
There's Ixtal, though, and BeardBroken's going to block? Ixtal does mean... Yeah, there we go. BeardBroken rethinking it, because now, anytime that a unit dies on BeardBroken's side, then Ixtal is going to get nastier. So, I can imagine a Slayer display picking off an Ixtal right away. Yeah, and then we're just going to shuffle back in for another power card. I'm kind of surprised to see that. I thought that Beard might have kept the Wrath of Caiaphas now because they're actually close to casting it. And they might need to draw that many cards, honestly.
We hunt as a pack.
And here comes Nash. That might not be the worst thing for BeardBroken to see, BeardBroken gets to use the Display of Ambition, and now they know that they're likely to be able to cast this Nyctotraxion and not really have a problem, right? Like, I've got to think Display of Ambition kill Nash is the way to go.
Frost in the light.
Yeah, now Nyctotraxion can come down and be an 8/8. It's certainly possible that FishSpider has another Nash, but it feels like that would have been a very greedy play to play Nash first if you planned to deal with Nyctotraxion, because you can't play two of your hero onto the board.
Our alliance.
One of the rules that we have. BeardBroken deciding to go for Minotaur Ambassador over Nyctotraxion. I'm kind of surprised by that. Like, Nyctotraxion is almost a 3-turn clock. Like, it deals 24 damage over 3 turns. It's very possible to end FishSpider in short notice off of Nycto. Really weird that FishSpider doesn't have anything. 4 cards, 9 power, and no answers? Oh, nice. Turn back time for Nash. And that's going to get rid of the
We
Nycto.
hunt as a pack.
Time quickens.
Now BeardBroken is in a fair bit of trouble. I mean, Seraph can get some very powerful cards here. Could also just go for the Shimmer Pack and transform the Nash. That's not the worst thing to do. BeardBroken can actually play Seraph and Shimmer Pack, right? Because they haven't played a power yet this turn. No Seraph, though. I think I kind of like that out of Beard, making sure that Seraph just isn't in harm's way so that you can twist it immediately. Get something out of it. And now BeardBroken's actually found Great Valley Smuggler, so we're going to see a Spire Shadows here in a moment. The big question is, what does BeardBroken put into the market? Like, Lumen Defender?
Would you like to play a game? I only play to win.
Oh, wow, Steely Stranger. That's an obnoxious card to hit.
Fresh kills make the best pelts.
Because sometimes those abilities can be super irrelevant, and sometimes they're just absolutely backbreaking. And I'm wrong. BeardBroken not going for the Spire Shadows, instead going for Zalta Arcanum. Deciding that they don't have any power. Like, maybe what it is they just don't have enough card draw right now.
Your power.
So, Zalta Arcanum is just a better card in this particular situation. That being said, Mystic Ascendant plus Waystone Gate is sick. And that is an incredible top deck from BeardBroken. Wow. Just an incredible top deck. Picks up the Mystic Ascendant. Zalta Arcanum is going to draw some extra cards. And BeardBroken can attack in and get some extra power cards out of the deck, too.
I only play to win.
Oh, they went for Harmony of Flame so they could twist. Nice. Wow, this could be anyone's game. I really thought that Mystic Ascendant was going to help out Spider a ton. And BeardBroken with just an incredible top deck of that Annihilate. In a lot of trouble before that. Yeah, some very Hail Mary twists coming out of nowhere here. Now FishSpider gets down World Bear. Does FishSpider have any way to give it Killer is the big thing. FishSpider has a ton of power, but not a lot else. Sandglass Parma. Teleport their Shimmer Pack. Okay, I love this play. That is an incredible play. But BeardBroken top deck's Mystic Ascendant. Oh my god, with the Zoltar Arcanum. Thing is, though, we also know that FishSpider has Shimmer Pack. So FishSpider is able to transform any problem units on BeardBroken's side the next turn.
I only play to win.
So BeardBroken doesn't actually want to play Mystic Ascendant yet. Gonna play Shattered Glass Mage to kill the Waystone. Which is very smart. I would think that BeardBroken plays the Mystic Ascendant once Shimmer Pack is gone, for sure.
Blink and you'll miss it.
FishSpider probably just playing out as many units as possible before Shimmer Pack, so they can transform a bunch of them. FishSpider definitely has enough power.
As a pack.
Oh wow, FishSpider's gonna hold it. Very smart play from FishSpider here. I really like that.
Better not a bet.
Because now what do you do as BeardBroken? You can't sit here and hold back that Mystic Ascendant forever. And your board's full, so you can't twist Seraph. So what do? Do you play more into it? This game can definitely still go either way. Equivocate's a great card to have against what FishSpider has right now. Getting rid of Nash is key. BeardBroken's gonna get that Equivocate. So, no Nash, I'm guessing. I would think that you do away with the Nash here, if possible. BeardBroken has a lot of choices, though. Gonna just go to the market, find the Shenra. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, too. And then you just hope that your top decks are better than FishSpider's. Wow. I mean, that's scary, leaving Bren down. Ooh, FishSpider with just ramp and nothing else. BeardBroken's gonna get Bren, and then be able to draw a lot of cards off of this Wing Brewer. And FishSpider just stuck, holding on to the Shimmer Pack to try and stop the worst things from BeardBroken, but BeardBroken has a lot of worse things.
Blink and you'll miss it.
And I feel like FishSpider is going to be forced into playing it
We
soon.
hunt as a pack.
Nash is a good one. Wow, FishSpider just showing immense patience with this Shimmer Pack. Because Wing Brewer gets a lot of value. BeardBroken's finally done with it. Thinks they have enough to deal with this. And I think that, for the record, I think BeardBroken's right. This is so much card draw that even after you turn them into 4/4s, it's a big problem for FishSpider. Yeah, and here comes Equivocate. And more card draw. And it's looking pretty bad for FishSpider. A really nice start, but
Only the best for you.
BeardBroken, top decking, Annihilate into Mystic Ascendant. Just really let them take this game away. It was very close to being the exact opposite of this, with FishSpider on that Waystone Gate and Mystic Ascendant, but BeardBroken just getting both of the answers exactly on time. Wow. Like There's just so much card draw out of BeardBroken this turn. FishSpider needs something absolutely incredible to beat this. Duraka is a pretty good card to hit. Stop the Wind Brewer. Like, off of an Equivocate, that is one of the best things you could hope for. Speaking of one of the best things you can hope for, being able to silence each attacking enemy unit is pretty good when it's Duraka. Plus, I mean, obviously, Snow Crush Animist going to be able to just stun the whole board, and that's actually just lethal already. I'm not sure what BeardBroken's waiting for.
The ice will crush you.
Because yeah, that's 15 damage. FishSpider is still just on 13. And that is going to be game 1 over to BeardBroken. Yeah, BeardBroken just having to do math to make sure that it's correct. And we're going to watch from FishSpider's side and see if they can turn this around. We've seen what their deck can do in that last round if they get rolling, so I expect a really good game out of FishSpider. Their deck's pretty consistent. If we see something like an early Archmagister's Portal or we see Grodov's Burden, and there's the portal, this game can go in FishSpider's favor in a heavy way. I mean, it was so close that whole game. BeardBroken really just hitting kind of the perfect top deck against FishSpider with that Annihilate right at the perfect time. Starting off this Archmagister's Portal is really disgusting.
Just don't look down.
And the big problem here for FishSpider is simply that they don't actually have any units. So as good as Archmagister's Portal is, it's not doing anything for a while. They need to actually find the units to work with it. And if that lets BeardBroken have enough time, it could be bad news for FishSpider. All Heat is a pretty great card to have after Archmagister's Portal, though.
Blink and you'll miss
Especially
it.
with that Journey Guide making it a 3 into a 4 now. Gives FishSpider a really good curve. On the other side, though, BeardBroken with that ramp is pretty scary in my mind. When you know that BeardBroken playing all these colors is just able to have a lot of answers to a lot of weird situations. A lot more removal than most people play, and like all the displays give BeardBroken a ton of options.
Fresh kills make the best pelts.
And here is going to be a Spire Shadows. One of the advantages that FishSpider has over the Spire Shadows move from BeardBroken, though, and we'll see if it comes into play, is that FishSpider has Nash as their general, their hero, and so they're able to actually throw back all of the flyers. And most of BeardBroken's cards they get off the Spire Shadows, like if they start going, are going to be Colony Matron and Archive Curator and Highwind Glider and stuff like that. Wow, what a perfect top deck. Oh my god. The turn after Spire Shadows, top decking Colony Matron, just feels back-breaking. I was thinking that it was pretty cool for FishSpider to, like, they'd have time, but just unbelievable top decks from Beard. So Eternity Core gets to come down. I'm not surprised. FishSpider needs to, like, get enough power so they can use Wilderness Refuge, maybe, return this. Like, they need to be able to get this Colony Matron out of play. What an unbelievable top deck in the second game in a row for BeardBroken. Because that couldn't have been in their hand. That had to be a top deck. off of the Spire Shadows, and it's easily the best
Only the
Spire
best
Shadows
for you.
card in their deck, besides maybe Marison. Just incredible. FishSpider needs to find a Nash right now. That is the one nice thing about the situation, is that Colony Matron makes only flyers, so it's not continually getting BeardBroken more value after that. Seraph is a pretty good Spire Shadow card. Yeah, I still think that Colony Matron is better. It's a lot harder to pay 5 every turn than to just get them for free.
You're a sad bunch.
So FishSpider is going to make BeardBroken pay for that again, but it's just 1, so it's not like BeardBroken really minds all that much. And that's the big issue with hitting it off of Spire. Oh, wow. Speaking of top decks, we said that FishSpider needed to find it, and FishSpider did. We know that BeardBroken did get to go to the market too, though. So that's something else to be a little bit worried about. BeardBroken in the market still has the Shenra, Smuggler's Stash, Nahid's Distillation, and Zolta Arcanum. So a lot of things we could deal with Nash. Or they could just have one of their Slays in hand.
Rodol grant me strength.
And FishSpider now getting to go to the market too. I've got to imagine it's for Horn of Plenty. I don't know. Vital Arcana's not bad. Okay, it is going to be Horn of Plenty. Throwing in the Twin Fang Cobra. And I almost expect FishSpider to attack the 6/5.
Revel in the shadow.
Apparently not. 3/1 Wingbrewer comes down for Beard, though. And they're just able to keep digging. So that's not what they got out of the market. So now BeardBroken's able to keep whatever powerful card they kept in the market, while also getting more card draw. Just another really awesome top deck. Wow, and throws in Snowcrush Animist because they actually need the other primal. And they immediately get it off the Humbug. Make sure that doesn't happen twice. FishSpider grabbing Pit of Lanekta is pretty awesome. That can be a lot of life gain too, because FishSpider can put a lot of pressure on BeardBroken, force some chump blocks, and then gain the life off of the pit. Obviously, it's not going to happen immediately, but FishSpider has that option as this game goes longer. Wow, FishSpider's going to opt to play the Wilderness Refuge to try and get pit. Not holding up Scorpion Wasp, it's going to take some extra damage. BeardBroken just keeps top decking. BeardBroken has just shown their ability to be an unbelievable top deck master, like match after match after match in this tournament. There's been some really incredible draws off of BeardBroken's deck. It almost feels like they just have the ability to call what they want. And yeah, here comes Shimmer Pack. Man, that is really nasty. It's a ton of damage coming at FishSpider now. Is that enough to put it away? No, not quite. Down to 1, though. Unreal. Yeah, Beard feels like they just have sorceress powers at this point with how much they're getting for top decks. I mean, now FishSpider can use, I was going to say, the ultimate on that and hold up Scorpion Wasp. But that's not even enough. That's still going to mean that FishSpider is dead on board. Wow. Unbelievable. And BeardBroken just has the win. I couldn't think that BeardBroken would pull that out again, but BeardBroken is just able to call top deck after top deck. That Colony Matron into Shimmer Pack, into, like, Wing Brewer, over and over and over and over. BeardBroken has just gotten the perfect answers off the top of their deck. And a really good fight from FishSpider despite that, but BeardBroken just feels unstoppable sometimes with his draws, and that was no exception. That game was very disgusting. Really well played, obviously, too. BeardBroken is an exceptionally tight player, but those draws are hard to beat, even if the play was sloppy.